welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Washington will kick off as this one gets started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Purdue's offense will go to work first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Right, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple of years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Got his man. That's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Huskies. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
You know, they say sometimes you got to be at the right place at the right time, and that linebacker was. When that ball came free, he saw it immediately, was able to scoop it, show you the speed. He takes it back for a long touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Going right to work up top. Makes the grab. It's Applewhite. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. Third down coming. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. So Washington's offense will go to work for the first time today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Going to throw it over the top of the knee. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
He's got enough, and it'll be a first down for Washington. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. A strike downfield. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Huskies are flying down the field. Might be calling a hot route. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Tight end now in motion. Going to swing it on second down. Working that left side now. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Just going to keep it after the snap. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking to pass, it's DeMarco. Caught over the middle, it's Morris. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
It's a bang-bang play, running a slant. The DB's draped all over the wide receiver. He's got to make a contested catch, but he shows really strong hands on that one.
Got it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Washington! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 14-0.
Personal foul. Looking to kick defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Looking for a gap. It's Applewhite. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Boilermakers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down? Here's a heat. Gets rid of it. Just to the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Boilermakers line up to punt it away. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. Touchdown, Huskies! Special teams proving to be special. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on them. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on first down. He's got the tight end. Gets it past the marker for a first down, and that's the way we will wrap up the first quarter. We've reached the break. Bow down to your leaders, Washington. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Off-play action on first down. Going for it all. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Bringing it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Pulls it in. It's Morris. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Complete in the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Part of the DNA of the Washington offense has been a guy who can get it done with his arm.
And just finding a guy that makes everybody around you better, that can make the right decisions, that can highlight your skill positions. That's what gets the Washington fans going crazy, going nuts, and that's when they have those great football teams.
On 2nd and 10, a 4-wideout set, trips right. Here we go. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He'll try to do it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. They want to throw it. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Huskies!
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Finds the tight end. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Second down coming up. Back to pass. They're setting up the screen. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the left. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hands it off. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Rush is on him. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Here's the pressure. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in this...
Throws toward the end zone. This ball is picked off in the end zone, but no, he's out of bounds. The quarterback very fortunate to get away with that throw. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And it's right down the boulevard. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Back has it. Moves away as he feels pressure. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Working on the right. Running free. Inside the touchdown, Washington. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
35, Purdue, 3.
He'll bring it out. It's Gage. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking for space, it's Applewhite. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And it's picked off by the defender. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The kick is on its way. Takes it on the return. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. This has been an impressive first half, and Jesse, they love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
And what?
Oh, he's got some space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Husky.
This is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Oklahoma is currently ahead early in this one, but they just haven't been able to pull that schooner away offensively. They're up by a field goal over Missouri. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. To the air on first down. And the sack all the way back at the 5. The Boilermakers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking downfield very late in the half. Right on the money. At the 35, he's loose. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. The Boilermakers will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. Got the first down and more. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. At the 20. Touchdown, Washington. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets? The speed. He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
They tacked on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And I like the job by this defense. Seeing the play action, reading it, reacting to run, and then you got to convert to it.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it? Turning it on! At the 30. The 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Huskies!
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking running up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
56, Purdue, 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Pressure coming. Caught behind the line. It's Applewhite. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Husky. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
63, Purdue, 3.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Here comes the Heat. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner is stopped. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Morris. At the 20, he's got space. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. Washington wants to go quickly. They march to the red zone, and here they go. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
Purdue, 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Sweet cut there. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Back to pass on second down. Makes the catch. It's Applewhite. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Boilermakers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Applewhite. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Trying to get the corner. Breaks into the open. 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Husky. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch it.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. Finds his man. It's Applewhite. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. And this is going to be incomplete on third. The Boilermakers will punt it away on fourth down. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too.
There he goes. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
Using his feet. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Release to the back. They're working that left side. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Man, a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Washington coming to the line with another first down. Looking downfield, it's DeMarco. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
This time it's complete. Touchdown, Washington! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. With that, they are closing in on Bolton. It's a fake, and the holder showing off that arm. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what?
And he loses the ball deep in his own end. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Boilermakers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield, it's Gage. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Got rid of it just in time. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. No fair catches here, looking for room. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. On the option. Running into the open space. Makes it past the marker. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Huskies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wants to go up top on first down. Bring in the heat. Ball is loose. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. Washington right back to the line. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Washington comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on 1st down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass. Defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it.
This time it's complete. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. You've got a 3rd and manageable back up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake. But this game is well in hand.
Buys a little time. Oh, he's got a chance. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Washington wants to go quickly. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Out of the backfield, the running back snags it, but couldn't keep his feet in bounds. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Then how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far. Got some room, entered to the goal line.
He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Quarterback keeper. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. At this point, it really hasn't been your best day. Just try to find something to build on here at the end, David.
Nah, just try to keep fighting. Show your kids you're going to keep fighting. Keep throwing the football. Try to get some points up. Palmer, points have been at a premium. They haven't scored very much. But keep fighting, man.
Yeah, and just, try to find things to build off of for next week as well, right? I mean, it's all about continuing to improve week in and week out. So whether that's identifying playmakers or just seeing what you can come up with here at the end of this game and not quitting.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
The Boilermakers will punt this one away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. It's complete. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game.
Going for the big play. Grabs it inside the 15. They're able to make the stop, and this offense running plays and racking